You go out with your drone, let an app run a quick 7-minute fully automated flight for you. It lands the drone as well, you upload the data, and you get rewarded for it. That's exactly what Spexy have provided thousands of people for over a year now, with close to 200,000 fly missions already completed. They as a company already make 7 figures in revenue, and real governments and enterprises are being behind the demand. Today I'll review Spexy and LayerDrone, what it is, how it works for pilots, the hardware you need, how to get started, the current rewards, and my honest thoughts at the end. And as always, nothing I say is financial advice. Spexy is the world's largest decentralized aerial intelligence network, where everyday drone pilots capture ultra-high resolution images that powers smarter decisions for cities, insurance companies, construction companies, and the next generation of spatial AI. LayerDrone is the open protocol and foundation behind it all, turning this crowdsourced data into a public utility that anyone can build on or contribute to. Spexy and LayerDrone together fix a major gap in the imagery market, because satellite imagery is often pixelated and outdated, while professional drone surveys are expensive and slow to organize. Spexy solves this by coordinating thousands of everyday drone pilots to deliver a standardized imagery with sub-3 cm resolution, and the way it works is quite straightforward. The world, according to Spexy, is divided into small 25-acre hexagonal zones called spexigons. When you take a mission, the Spexy app takes full control of your drone. It handles takeoff, flies in a precise pattern with the terrain following at around 80 meters altitude. It captures angled oblique photos for 360-degree views and straight-down shots for accurate maps and 3D models. And you as a pilot just stand there and monitor for safety. Spexy has already done this for over a year, but to improve the security and efficiency, they opted for LayerDrone that uses the blockchain to verify every upload. This creates an immutable record that proves the data is authentic and hasn't been tampered with, so customers can trust exactly what they're buying and to protect the network against spoofing and users trying to cheat the system. The imagery is used for city planning, disaster response, insurance, roof assessments, construction monitoring, environmental tracking, and many other things. In 2025, Spexy have seen massive demand and growth, mapping over 5.5 million acres by around 8,000 pilots, and I think that number is going to grow fast. To fly these missions, you don't need to buy anything from Spexy. You use your own DJI drone that weighs less than 250 grams. These micro drones are chosen because they are quiet, they are safe, affordable, and generally face fewer regulations around the world. Here are the current compatible models right now that we can use with Spexy. The DJI Mini 3 is by far the most popular choice among active pilots, and Spexy plan to support more drone models and brands in the future. Your controller has to be the type that connects to a separate Android phone as the screen. You can't use the controller versions with built-in displays. The Spexy app currently works only on Android devices. A new drone like this can cost between $300 to $900, but there are plenty of cheaper second-hand options out there. Running costs are basically nothing except for charging the drone and the phone. Each mission only requires about 7 to 10 minutes of actual flying time, so you can do a few missions per battery charge. As of now, Spexy is only available in US and Canada. However, I believe they are thinking about expanding to other countries. When that will happen, I don't know. But even if you don't have a drone or live in a supported area right now, you can still get involved with Spexy through their social quests on Sealy. Getting started as a drone pilot is pretty simple and doesn't take long. You begin by heading to spexy.com/pilots, download their app, and submit your Part 107 certificate if you are in the US. The app works on Android and includes free onboarding videos that walk you through safety basics, local regulations, and how everything works. After that, you pair your compatible DJI Mini drone to the app. When you then open the map feature, you will see available spexigons and missions. These missions are the densest in urban areas, like in big cities and suburbs, so if you're near one, you'll potentially have plenty of missions to choose from. Here you can see the Explorer map with examples of different hexes, and clicking on them shows the potential rewards for these missions. To perform the mission, you drive to a safe open area near or inside the hex, connect your drone and hit fly in the app. The app then takes over for the fully autonomous flight while you just monitor visually from the ground. If there's something unexpected happening, you can always use manual takeover and land the drone right away. After the mission is completed, the drone returns to you and lands. You take the SD card home and upload the images through the desktop web explorer site. It's a simple drag and drop process, and blockchain automatically verifies the data against your flight record. If the quality checks pass, you will get your rewards. So let's talk some more about these rewards. For every verified mission you complete and upload, you earn either points, cash, or both. The cash payment is currently paid out using Stripe, but after their blockchain TGE, I believe they will use the Spexy token as rewards instead. The current reward amounts for these yellow hexes looks to be around $10 to $20 per mission. Sometimes there's several hexes near each other that needs missions, and since each hex only takes around 7 minutes to complete, you can make quite a good hourly pay if you manage to complete a lot of them. Some pilots on Discord say that in good spots they can chain several missions together and make a solid side income. Some even pay off their drone in just a few weeks. For performing these missions, you also get reputation points. These points let you reserve hexes for 48-hour exclusive access, so you can plan ahead if you need to drive there, and you can take your time without worrying anyone else will do the missions. Keep in mind that if you reserve a hex and you don't do them, you get point penalties. The upcoming Spexy token has a token supply of 1 billion and is estimated to launch in 2026. The token's utility will be to reward pilots, to purchase the image data, stake for priority mission reservations, to found bounties, and to participate in governance. What is great to see is that the cash rewards Spexy are offering so far for these hexes are often already coming from real enterprises and governments that are paying Spexy under contract for the service. So the demand, the money, the revenue is already in place. The upcoming token and added blockchain functionality will only help with making everything more streamlined and easier to pay the pilots. So what are my final thoughts about Spexy and LayerDrone? This DePIN project is certainly not as easy for anyone to get involved in, especially since it's only available in certain places right now. But I really hope they will move on international soon, because I want to fly around and do these missions as well. You will need one of these drones, but other than that and following your area's regulations and laws, you are good to go. It's made to be quite simple. Honestly, I'm beyond impressed by this project. They have already proven this works. They got a 7-figure revenue already with lots of demand. And that is because they are solving a real-world issue and doing so much cheaper and much better than anything else in a standardized way. I mean, of course it's going well for them. What really stands out to me is that they built a profitable business with real revenue first and then added blockchain to make it smoother and more global, not the other way around. These cash rewards really make this a legitimate side gig right now, funded by actual demand rather than just hype. The points we get could also potentially have something to do with their upcoming token. I don't know, but it's often the case when we see these kinds of points. We will just have to wait and see. Once Spexy go international and add more drone support, this could open up to way more people around the world. I think they are going to continue to grow a lot as it is, but if they go more international, well, the sky is the limit then. I believe this is one of the top DePIN projects right now. If you just compare out of revenue, they are one of the top DePIN projects right now. But let me know what you think in the comment section below and leave a like if you enjoyed this video and want to see more.